My name's Alex Martin, and I teach a lab at Georgia Tech. It's called Experimental Analysis of Behavior. And as part of the lab, the students come out here to the zoo every Tuesday afternoon. They get to pick a goat at the beginning of the semester, get to pick a behavior that they want to train the goats to perform, and they work on it. They work on about 10 to 15 minutes a week. And so this is probably about an hour and a half or so of working with their goat.
I'm working on the behavior heel, just like a dog. It'd be operationally defined as Wiley standing at my right side and walking wherever I walk, stopping when I stop. I train the behavior by positively reinforcing little steps. Like first, I would positively reinforce the behavior of standing next to me, then taking a step with me, until finally, eventually, he'd be able to heel.
My name's Chris, and this semester I've been training Toowoomba, who is a Nigerian dwarf goat. I've been training him using positive reinforcement with the clicker, which is classically conditioned with our food reinforcer. The reason I chose the behavior of the circle, which is basically Toowoomba starts by spacing me, and he does a counterclockwise circle around my body and comes back to the front under the verbal cue of around. And this behavior was chosen for enrichment purposes, and he also has been trained in many other behaviors before, so I wanted to pick something that was unique. Sometimes a warm-up helps. Around. Around.
So I'm Murray, and my goat is Murray. He's a Nigerian dwarf. Yes, we do have the same last name. Partly coincidence. So Murray is trained on behavior stand. So most people would more commonly refer to this as a hold behavior. So my goal with this behavior is to have him stand in one position with little movement until I cue him with the release. So the cue for him to enter the stand is me saying stand, and then I stare at him. Where he stand. There. Something I was working on is being able to move. Come on. While he's staying in behavior.
It's usually very difficult to train.
Especially him.
Scarlet, who's one of the boer goats. She's one of the newer goats, so she doesn't have quite as many behaviors trained as the rest of them. So I picked one of the more basic behaviors there. And so what I would do is put this wherever, like say right here, and then to begin with, shape it. Whenever she got near it or looked at it, I would click her and reinforce that. And then I would progressively reinforce from closer and closer approximation to the final behavior, which is going to be touching her nose to it. And eventually I generalize this behavior by putting the target in different places, varying where I was when I was cueing it.
Wow.
I was working with djembe. The behavior I decided to train was a figure 8. I decided to use the water tower here, so he's going to be coming around the front pole and then around the back.
running through a tunnel chute. It's like this, the fabric gets extended all the way out. So we shaped it by gradually letting more and more fabric hang down in front of the hoop, and then lifting it out and lowering it to let more and more of it roll.
The wind is blowing so hard.
Yeah, it's really windy today.
Alright, through.
There you go.
Now,
There we go. Good girl.
when you started,
Okay, through.